Hello everyone and welcome back to my RP-2000 career. I have made a few changes to improve the location of certain things in the tech tree that were in the wrong location because they were new parts. But I've also changed a very important where is it? The eBay engine, the S2.720. Well, it'll be easier to find it in, there it is. Because I was informed that it is not a pressure-fed engine. Now, because it's not a pressure-fed engine, it's pretty darn good because it doesn't need pressure-feed tanks, which are heavy. And so now, last time I was able to get to orbit with it, but we might as well see what it can really do now that it doesn't need those heavy tanks. We've got 10,000 here, which is amazing, but if we don't need the high pressure tanks, we now have 11,900 like that. And we're pushing towards lunar flyby levels here. Oh, now it goes down because it's not efficient to carry that stage. That's not a very efficient stage. It's really only efficient if you run it for 19 seconds. So then this becomes the most optimal one. Not quite enough to get to the moon, but pretty darn close, and all we need to do is have some other engines. So maybe we should have some other engine. We've unlocked some technology here. Well, we don't need the 19 seconds. So the RB allowed us to make orbit by brute force, but it's really horrible, right? It's 226 in vacuum. Well, in that configuration it was 235 in vacuum. We've now got all sorts of engines to work with. It's crazy. We've unlocked everything. The Ether engine is particularly cute for this stage. 342 vacuum, and it's got 3.3 kilonewtons. And it does have multiple ignitions. But it's kerosene. And it's not high pressure, I think. Let's see. Oh, it is high pressure. Okay. Probably got more burn time than it ought to have. But it certainly has more than 1 minute and 39 seconds. The problem with the Ether engine is that it's got kerosene and liquid oxygen, which means the RCS doesn't run on the same stuff. But maybe that's for the best, because then we can run the RCS on something, the RCS won't deplete. I don't know why those don't match up quite right once we are done. But our antenna, I don't think, can reach the moon. Communication. Antenna planning. DSN moon. No connection. That, yes. That, no. So, we're gonna need a better antenna if we're going to go over there too. We don't really have better antennas. We do have these RCS ports. So we're going to unlock these RCS ports finally. I don't know if we need ullage, but we might as well have them positioned so that they can... Oh, come on. 0.5 liters of hydrazine? No, let's have a little bit more. No, putting the hydrazine on, our delta V's gone down. Well, the staging is all messed up though. But actually everything looks like it's in the right place. I don't know, the Ether might not be good enough to support the trip to the moon. We're having to get a really big stage and we haven't put the antenna on yet. Lots of thrust to weight ratio though. Probably don't need anything stronger. Okay, well maybe before I figure this out, we need to find an antenna that'll work. Well, since we've got an ether, it is the ethereal Jon Snow. We've got 21.8. That's good enough for anything around here. But is anything communication? I'm thinking about the moon, but maybe I shouldn't be thinking about the moon. Let's take a look at the contracts first. Well, collect science data from space around Earth. That's probably important. Those flyby contracts aren't happening yet. Those definitely aren't. Lunar flyby is a thing. Lunar impactor is sort of easier. And it gets... Well, I mean... I think it's easier, but... We might as well pick up both. I've got a max of 3 though, so I should probably be careful. The others... Well, there's satellites. Position a satellite in a specific orbit of Earth. Well, we can do that at the same time as the Earth science, so that would be fine. This one isn't worth it. This one is weird. Antenna and can generate power. Generate power is another thing. We need solar panels. I think we do have them, small ones, for the CubeSats. That's a rough inclination, though. I wonder how to set a contract so that doesn't assume that we're launching from the equator. But anyway, okay. Let's try and do those two. That'll make use of our extra delta V without having to require the better antenna or the amount of delta V that we need to get to the moon. This should be enough to correct the inclination. But I've got so many other engines. Should I keep using the S2 720s anyway? Probably not. You even got Hydrolox engines. But, you know, these guys are cheap. Oh, this one should be later. Where did that pop up? God. Actually, using this S44 SRB would be funny. The Reaver engine was a big deal. But okay, we'll stick to this first and try to do this one. Any other science? No. Well, there's the goo container, but that's pretty heavy. Well, I guess it's not that bad. Just very voluminous, actually. But yeah, let's leave that off for now. Or maybe if we put it on this stage, it's better. And we just try it in flight. And then transmit back what we can. I don't know if we can transmit enough back. That's cozy. Nah, we'll put it on the outside. Let's have action group 3 for... Okay, let me remove symmetry. We'll do one at a time. Okay, we are going to try this. We do have Engineering 101 coming up, so we don't have those parts yet. Okay, ignition. They're all on, go! Might have turned a bit fast there. Okay, we should be in the upper atmosphere. Let's try one goo container. Okay, just 1.3 science, but you know. Okay, go. Okay, it lit. First use of RCS. Well, except for those little nitrogen ones that didn't last any amount of time. Okay, we are in space. Let's try the other goo container. Transmit. That should handle the transmit or recover scientific data from space around Earth thing once it finishes. Okay, that is fulfilled, so we just need to get into that orbit. Okay, staging. Little ether engine. Kerlox engine. Well, it's gonna end up a little bit lopsided. So I'm gonna cut it short. We just need to be about 500 kilometers, so... Oh, we're a little bit past, but we've got RCS for a reason. Okay, but we need to get into that orbit, I think. That looks awful equatorial for that. I can't plot anything. Oh, and our comms might be fun. There is a reaction wheel on here. Oh, but I forgot generate power, didn't I? Can generate... this can't generate power. I forgot to slap the solar panels on. Okay, we've got comms through Grand Canary. 12.8. Okay, let's try this. Oh. Well, that's that. That's not gonna be enough. That's too much of an inclination correction. Didn't do too bad a job, but still. Okay, okay. Actually, just go prograde and make orbit. You are going to be a comsat. That's the other antennae. Okay, that's orbit. It's just not the orbit. Equatorial orbit. Well, at least it's higher up. If we're gonna get to the 12 degree, we'll probably eventually be able to do this within 5 years, so... Okay. But... Oh, maybe it's asking for some more science? I don't know. No, there's no other science contract. So we're still unlocking Engineering 101. I mean, we're gonna get solar panels, right? Or we have solar panels. We got some comms level things that are upgrades here, and we got Commutron. Commutron should work from the moon. And a magnetometer, too. Well, we're just going to replace the engines on the rocket. The first 2 stages. We're gonna go away from our eBay engine rocket and try something a little bit better, which is like the Reaver engine, which is still not 300 seconds of ISP, but at least it's, you know, not from eBay. Well, looks like the Reaver is the best we can do right now. Well, that's plenty of thrust-weight ratio. Well, if we're gonna replace things, we might as well replace things. So, Reaver on the first stage. Go Hydrolox, that would be fancy, but that's way too powerful actually. There was another one hanging out here. The Lightning. Lightning's pretty darn powerful though. So if we're gonna use kerosene, we can use kerosene all the way like this. Whoa, no. No, that's too big. Well, okay, maybe it's... No, it's definitely too big. Well, I guess I'm going to have to not have the diameter the same. Well, this will be a lighter propellant mix. Still not great. That's a pretty high thrust weight ratio too. Now, but it shouldn't be called Jon Snow anymore. Now, we've got the Reaver engine, which is from a reference to Firefly. So, what was the name of the captain in Firefly? I mean, we could go with Nathan Fillion, Ethereal Nathan Fillion. Or Malcolm Reynolds. Ethereal Malcolm. That's fine. On the whole, maybe we'd be better off just treating this like payload. And then making a straight rocket below. Ew. Oh, well, I guess we just tell it which one we want. Oh, well, that's egg. Atlas. Atlas is fine. I mean, that's the one good thing about having 4 pieces, is that at least they go flying off really far away. And, you know, if it's one piece, there's more of a likelihood that they're going to clip in. Okay, that doesn't make any sense at all. Now, in this case, we definitely want 2 down here. But it is going to be an expensive rocket. We've only got 55,000. This is already 2,700. And we just made a 3,700. These are expensive engines. They're 1,000 apiece. Maybe I should economize just a little bit. We're gonna at this stage do a whole lot of work, but that's okay. The staging location might be troublesome, though. And we need to put some solar panels on here. So it can generate power, potentially. But still, is that really going to be enough delta V to get to the orbit that's required? We've already done most of the science in orbit, and they're not asking for science, so I'm going to take some of the sciences out. I don't think they're that heavy. I think that was the antennae. But those are antennae that we don't need. I thought we were carrying way too much hydrazine, so let's cut down on that. 13,000. 48 days it takes to build this. Okay. Well, let's see. Oh, Engineering 101 is complete. Possibly we would get some helpful things with that. But we'll set that aside for now. Well, maybe I'll take a look and see if we get some new antennae. Oh, we do have the Helix antenna. Oh, and yeah, the Communitron. Well, we'll think about that later. Trying to get to a 12-degree orbit from Cape Canaveral is hard, though. Okay, say hello to Malcolm. Where even is the sea? Anyway, okay, we still don't have SAS technically. Here goes the Reaver engine. And go. Oh, our reaction wheel failed. Okay. Good thing we have RCS then. First full fairings in this playthrough. All the other ones had the sounding rocket core, which is the Explorer core equivalent. Okay, can we stage happily? Ah, no, we'll need some ullage rockets. Ah. No ignitions remaining. Okay, well, we have our answer to that. This is a pressure-fed engine. But I don't think it's gonna be able to do this. Well, I should probably unlock the tracking station or something. Yeah, it doesn't have enough anything. I took out all the science, so there's nothing for it to do, really. Well, I guess we have to watch it meet its demise. Otherwise it'll revert it, and I don't want to revert it. This was a fair failure. Well, it's gonna end up like a boat, just like Starship. Well, not really. Impact's gonna be hard. But a submarine, anyway. For separation motors, we shall use some of the world's largest model rocket engines. Forget how many seconds this one runs for. Should I stage them at the same time or separately? I don't know. Well, they're on there. Guess we'll see. Good thing I didn't put 2 Reaver engines. That stage is doing a lot of work, but then it starts out with 1.77 thrust weight ratio. I can't even afford to buy upgrade points. I am playing hard, though, as far as the contract payouts are concerned. I don't have any upgrade points, and I don't dare spend any to get some. I suppose I should get some tech or another, since Engineering 101 was done. I suppose nothing really beats better engines. Though at some point parachutes would be good. Oh, there's this biology experiment. We should probably get that. Parachutes, heat shields. And then other science stuff. Alright, fine. Let's try this again, now with ullage rockets. Okay, ignition. And go. It's got a roll that we can't control. Okay, let's see. Oh no, it flipped. Control yourself. No. Come on. Okay. We might not be able to stage that low. Or we'll need RCS to hold it. Okay, fairing set. Oh, there's the equatorial one. And we have the other 12-degree one. Either way, tough. I feel like we should wait on actually igniting the engine. Oh, but then comms is an issue. Ah, it looks so messy. Got 3,600 according to that meters per second. 3,286 according to this. Oh, is this the equatorial one? I mean, we were pretty much at the equator there. Yeah, I guess this is the inclined one. Let's go for the inclined one. Because that's less inclination to deal with. Okay, here we go. Oh, we're getting pretty far away. This thing packs a bunch of ignitions, so we're going to use them. Oh, but we had boil off of the oxygen. Shoot. Forgot about that. Probably still wouldn't have made it exactly without the boil off, though. Close, but no cigar here. That's fine, it just means that we have to build something that can make orbit around the moon, basically, so